For more than a year now, large gatherings at venues have been non-existent due to the COVID-19 restrictions.
Candace Monticelli sat down with Studio D2D to see how wedding venues are trying to survive. Hey, Candace.
Hey, good morning. Being a COVID bride myself, I know all too well about how stressful and frustrating and challenging it can be to postpone and try to then replan a wedding. And wedding venues now, for the second year, struggle with restrictions, wanting and trying to get gatherings back in their space and celebrate safely.
Weddings, corporate events, really any indoor large gathering has been put on hold for more than a year. And now these businesses are just trying to survive.
And we're not able to do a ton just with the orders that are constantly changing. We've tried to evolve and make ourselves so we can at least do something and, just stay afloat during all this, during this changing times.
The ever-changing rules making it nearly impossible for wedding venues like Studio D2D to plan ahead for future weddings.
Unlike restaurants and bars, we can't open just on a whim. We have, months of planning that takes place here.
Unlike the months of planning, similarly to restaurants and bars, these venues have plenty of space, if not more, to socially distance during ceremonies and dinners. DeWitt says if they could do 50% capacity, like many restaurants already are, they could safely host 150 people.
And with our two venues, 8,000 square feet, we have huge space and we can hold up to 300 people at a normal working capacity. And having, restaurants, bars, hotels, casinos, they can all be open. And we're just here, our venues are empty.
Empty venues with frustrated soon-to-be newlyweds having to postpone or cancel their dream day, all while DeWitt says Studio D2D continues to lose revenue.
With the changing times, we've really adjusted what we've done in our policies to help clients, kind of still have that big day that they dreamed about. So we've done a lot of postponements. Yeah, it's definitely pushing everything out. We're losing on that revenue with new business coming in too.
These wedding venues just want a plan. They want the governor to give them some kind of guidance to reopen. DeWitt says even just 25% capacity would make a huge difference.
It's hard again because we can't really give clients an answer. We're at the hands of the governor and the health department and just telling them, well, it looks like we might be able to do this, or, hey, we're so close. What do you want to do? And with us, it takes months of planning. So it's not just we can open in a week. We definitely need some sort of guidance and timeline or structure of when we can open.
Clearly an extremely frustrating and a stressful time for both the venues and soon-to-be couples trying to now replan their wedding day. DeWitt says even some couples have ended up postponing 3 or 4 times. Once they do finally reopen, though, Studio D2D is going to be offering discounts to couples whose wedding was canceled or their original venue closed during the pandemic. So at least that's a positive. So for more information about them, log on to their website, studiod2d.com.